Good evening and welcome to this live broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you live from my home and studio in Bournemouth, UK, and I am late. We have started late this evening. Apologies to anyone that was around a little bit earlier and maybe missed me. All I can do is apologize for being late. I had another event that ran late, and so I'm here now. If anybody would like to join us, that's great. But I fully appreciate that I might have actually just missed people. So, good evening, welcome, and my deepest apologies for being late. Hey Sai, how are you? Hope you are well. Hope you're very well. So, like and share this broadcast. As soon as you've liked and shared the broadcast, then you can say yes please, and we shall look at those people to see who we pull cards for this evening. So like and share the broadcast, pop a yes please on screen, and then we shall get going with doing individual cards for individual people this evening. So good evening. Hey Jenny Caroline, how are you? Oh Simon, I'm glad to see you better. That's good. Good. Let us see. I want to try and so like and share the broadcast. And as soon as you say yes please, we will then look at facilitating readings for those people. So if you want a card pulled for you individually, like and share the broadcast, say yes please, and then I will get going on readings. I'm just checking what is happening here. Cool. Let's just do that. Let's just do what is happening here. Cool. It's coming through. Right. Let's go. So, chemist. Oh, not great. Simon, I'll pull a card for you first. Hi, Vits. Hello, Debs. You are next after Simon. Simon and then Debs. So we'll go Debs first and then Simon, actually, because on my list, Simon's yes, please, it occurs later. So the first person on my list is Debs Davis. Good evening, Debs. How are you? Here's hoping you are well. Here's trusting you are well. Let us see where we go with that. Right, Debs, for you, I have got Magic Stream. Now, I'm going to say this once at the top of the readings. Magic Stream, the cards are obscured because of the green screen behind me, but Magic Stream is card 18. 1 and 8 comes to a 9. Endings, completions, finishing off. There's something that needs to be tied up, neat in a bow, something that needs to be sorted out for you. So really important to ensure that that gets done. Debs, Magic Stream's all about going with the flow and allowing the flow to exist with you and around you, and just subscribing to the idea of not resisting life, going with life and seeing how life mirrors things for you as you move forward. Next up, we have Simon. Thanks for working with me, Debs. Si, for you, I have got Sacred Pool, card 47. 4 and 7 comes to an 11. And in this card, we have a lady lying on her back, floating in the water, and there's some sort of connection between her and spirit, and so that is what we have. Lots of green in this card, so there's a lot of heart stuff going on with you at the moment. Really important, Simon. And then the 11, 4 and 7 comes to 11 as an angel number. Angels guarding you, protecting you, looking after you, being all around you at the moment. Very important. And this lady here in the water, obviously being in a swimming situation, she is trusting that she will float, that regardless of what happens, she will float. So it's really about having the trust and believing in what is going on around you when you are dealing with a sacred pool situation. Right, good evening. So there's lots of you here now. Don't forget, like and share the broadcast, say yes please, and we will try our best to get around to everyone. Any and all donations are gratefully accepted through our PayPal, which is just over there. I will pop that up again in a minute. I'm just going to go to Jenny Caroline next with her yes please. So Jenny Caroline, for you, I've got Moonlight. It's card 51. You have a fairy tale kind of lady with wings. You've got an hourglass. You've got an owl in the moon, and she's out on the balcony. So 51 comes to a 6. It's a number for family. The hourglass tells me the timing is right. Moonlight is the card's name, and moonlight is the best time for you to work. It's the idea of being able to work in the evenings and do things in the evenings and allow yourself just that space to do what needs to be done. So really, really, really important. Moonlight is also feminine energy, it's receiving energy, it's all those kinds of things. And the owl tells me to let you know to be observant about all things that are going on around you at the moment, Jenny Caroline. Just be observant, keep your ear to the ground and keep your eyes peeled, because there's stuff going on around you that you need to be aware of. So please, please, please don't forget to be aware of that. Thank you for working with me. Liz Murphy, hi, good evening. How are you? Let's pop your card up next, and then we're going to Vitz afterwards, and then Helen Rave. So Vitz and Helen Rave, stand by. But Liz Murphy, we are with you next. That's where we are right now. And so we can just get you a card. Encouragement, Liz. I've got card 54, comes to a 9. You've got sort of a mother giraffe and a baby giraffe here is the idea, but it could be encouragement from above, from somebody older than you, from a peer that you value the support of and the sage advice of. But here you've got card 54, comes to a 9. 9 is endings, completions, finishing off, how we tie things up in a neat bow, how we sort things out. Lots of yellow in the card, obviously being giraffes. So yellow is all about the knowledge gained along our path and how we choose to apply that knowledge. So please, please, please be mindful and be aware of just how you process information that comes to you at the moment. Don't always trust all the information that comes to you as well. They've just told me just be careful of a snake in the grass as well, Liz. So somebody might also be trying to wind you up or to set you up. Okay. Vitz, I'm coming to you next. Hi, my friend. How are you? Haven't seen you for ages. So I'm just going to pop on the bottom of the screen. You guys can see our latest offer that is in place at the moment. £25 gets you a voucher. It can be used against all the services listed below, and you can do that through our PayPal as well. So Vitz, coming to you next. Good evening, good evening. Hi everybody, I will get around to everyone. I am working my way down the list. I shall be with you all shortly. I did start late tonight, naughty me. So welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully your Sunday night is going well. Vitz, for you, I've got Field of Dreams, card 21. Card 21 comes to a 3. 3 is all about change. In Field of Dreams, you've got all these fairies kind of things sitting on eggs. I know the pictures are messed up, it's because of the green screen. But here in Field of Dreams, card 21, which comes to a 3, we've got all these eggs and all these fairies sitting on the eggs. So we've got the idea of things being incubated, things being thought about. So for Field of Dreams, get all your dreams into one place, all the things you want to do, all the things you desire, all the things you want to focus on. Bring them into one space, have one list or one place where you have everything shared together so that you can see it, so that you can view it and make sure that you are very aware of all the things that you want to attract into your life. Really, really important for you, Vitz. Okay, moving on to Helen Rave. Then we've got Debbie Swindles after this, Liz Waldron and Sylvia. The 3 of you are next. Lisa, Liz, and Sylvia. The 3 of you are next. But right now we've got the lovely Helen Rave. Hey, Helen, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you for a while. Yes, trusting you are well. So, right, Helen. Let's see where we are. So like and share this broadcast and then say yes please. That's what I'm responding to. I'm responding to yes pleases, and that is me trusting you that you've liked and shared the broadcast and then gone ahead and done what needs to be done. Lots and lots of you are joining us tonight. Some of you the first time. Lovely to see so many of you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you as always for your support. It is always really, really important to know that we are supported. For you, where am I? Helen Rave, I think. Am I with Helen? Yes, with Helen. Just check. Yes. Helen Rave, I'm with you. So for you, I've got rescue. Now that's interesting because rescue comes up as a little question card. It's kind of like, are you always rescuing everyone else, or are you the one that needs to be rescued? This is a question that needs to be asked of you at the moment. And there's an idea of either you being needy or you needing to help others. Once you worked out which side of the fence you sit on, you can work on it. You can decide to make peace with it. It's all really, really, really important. But rescue is also card, oh gosh, now I've forgotten. I think it's card 46. Let me check quickly. But there's all these ideas of, are you the rescuer or are you the rescuee? And in your life, you might at some point decide to change your perspective or how you deal with things or how you process things. But as with anything, it is your choice. We're all spirit having a human experience, and we can therefore choose how we respond to situations in our lives at this stage of our lives as we go on our merry way. So for you, Helen, are you the rescuer? Not 46, 16. Oh, I disappeared. 16. So really, really, really important. 16 comes to a 7, Helen. And so 7 is the number of transformation. 16 comes to a 7. That's the number of transformation. So really, really, really important. Okay. So that's where we are with Helen. Moving on to Lisa Swindles. Hey, Lisa. How are you? The lovely Johnny's sister. Good evening, my darling. How are you? Your children are just too gorgeous. Lisa, for you, the card I have picked for you this evening is Coming Apart, Lisa. Coming Apart. It is a purpley pink card, so it should show up. It's like twin image. I know you've got twins, but it's a twin image of like two back-to-back images. Now, in the one image, the one girl's got ribbon coming from her hair over the face of the other sister. The other sister hasn't got their ribbon coming back. So, although things might seem like they're coming apart at the moment, they're actually coming together. This is actually card 46. I just said 46 5 minutes ago. But although things seem like they're coming apart, they're actually coming together. And really importantly in this card, it's just like, you know what, you might be going through a lot of stuff in your life right now, and maybe that's so. But at the end of the day, you are able to better navigate your path because you have all the tools you need at your disposal, and you are incredibly, incredibly talented at getting things done when they need to be done. So please, please, please don't lose heart. The more things feel like they're coming apart, believe you me, they're actually coming together for you and around you. Liz Waldron, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Liz is one of our regular participants. So, Liz, I'm going to pull a card for you in 2 seconds. I'm next going to come to, after Liz, I've got Sylvia. Sylvia is all I can see at the moment, but there will be others as well. Right, so let's do Sylvia quickly, and then we'll catch up on some messages from people. Sylvia, and then catch up on messages. Yes, Helen, go ahead. PM me. I see you missed some of your message, but that's okay. We'll sort it out. Sylvia, for you, I've got Making a Choice. Making a Choice. It's a really weird card. It's a pathway, and then it diverts into 2 paths. So it's one pathway, and you've got to go left or right. Sylvia, usually I say for this card that this card's a choice between something more spiritual and something more physical. But these days, with Corona around, I often say to people, I think that this card's meaning has changed slightly, and that it's now more about the idea of making a choice between work and life balance, what you do for work and what you do with life, and how you choose to balance the two. Really, really important for you. Card number 30 comes to a 3, and 3 is all about change. So really, really important for you at the moment to be focused on change that's occurring around you and with you in your life. Debs Davis said thank you. Rebecca Cousins says hiya, honey. Hey Bex. These images that Claire did for us are gorgeous, don't you think? Simon says, thank you, Martin. As a water sign, floating is good. Yeah, absolutely. Can you let us know if we have time to ask questions? I don't know what that means, but okay. Yes. If we get to the end sign, I've got some time left over. I'm more than happy to answer questions. Good evening, Claire. How are you? Thank you, Martin. That's great. Thank you. It says okay. Sue says yes, please. Sue is my next yes, please. So good evening, Sue Venus. How are you, my darling? Sarah Jane Green, I'm coming to you next. And then to Roxanne Sarah. So Sarah Jane Green next. Hey, Sarah, how are you? From Pinetown Girls. And then I'm going to come to Roxy. Oh, Roxy, my baby. I haven't seen you in ages. Oh! Right. I've made a mistake. Sorry, Liz. Why did I jump, Liz? I jumped. Liz, I will do yours straight after Sue's, and then I'll move on. So let me do Sue quickly, because she's on screen, and then I'll go back to Liz. Liz, I'm really sorry. I don't know how that happened. Okay. So, Sue Venus. Your card is Into the Unknown. Your card is card number 7. 7 is all about transformation. We've got a lady here in a ball gown. She's got a key hanging from her hand on a string. There's a little bird in the background, and there's a rainbow. She's on a balcony, and all the tiles below her are black and white. Sue, for you, I want to say that you're all dressed up with nowhere to go at the moment, but out of the same idea, you've got the idea that everything is laid out in black and white before you. You are a bit blindfolded at the moment, so not too sure which direction to go in, but don't worry about that. That'll sort itself out. You've got the key to everything you require within you, and there's a bird looking over your shoulder, which is a bit like Jiminy Cricket, reminding you how far you've come, Sue. So keep moving in the direction you're moving in. Everything will come out in the wash. Everything will sort itself out. Let me quickly do Liz Waldron's card. Liz, big apologies. I didn't mean to move past you. So let's get Liz done quickly, and then we're going to move on to Sarah Jane Green, and then on to Roxy. And then I'll move down the list. I see there's more people waiting. Not to worry, we will definitely get to you. We will definitely get to you. Okay. Liz, for you, I've got Magic Stream. Card 18 comes to a 9, talks about going with the flow. What we resist persists, and what we think about, we bring about, Liz. This feels to me like it's a bolt on to the things we were talking about the other evening, going with the flow and actually allowing yourself to enjoy yourself again, allowing yourself to get back into the flow of life and see where that takes you, not holding yourself back or not resisting things because you believe that they are unfair, etc. Liz, just be gentle with you. You know, you've always got me to talk to, and you've got other people to talk to. There's lots of people around you that are willing to assist you if only you would ask. And sometimes we have to step back and go, do you know what? I need help. Right now, I need help with whatever. I think this is the car thing. I think this is the Christmas thing. I think there's lots of things to talk about here. But I do think Magic Stream tells you, start going with the flow. Start letting go of your resistance to things and just allow yourself to fall back into some sort of sense of normality again. The new normal and the new narrative you've created for yourself isn't always beneficial to you. So please, please, please just be gentle with yourself and allow yourself, give yourself permission to get back into the swing of things again at whatever speed you're willing to. And if you need me, you know that I'm there for you. Okay? Sarah Jane Green, good evening. Welcome. I haven't chatted to you in forever. How are you doing? How are you doing? So Sarah Green, this card is for you. If you've just joined us and you'd like a card pulled for yourself, please like and share this broadcast. Then say yes, please, and I will do my best to get around to you. Don't forget, we have a special running currently for all our readings, treatments, and consultations are now £25. They can be bought for yourself and booked and paid for, or you can book and pay for them and let me know that you want them as a voucher for somebody else for Christmas, etc. Birthdays, Christmas, gifts, whatever. And I will honor all vouchers until June of next year. So you've got 6 months in which to use it. If you want to use it for a treatment, if you want to use it for a reading, but they are 50% off at the moment. So, Sarah Green, for you, I've got Magic Prayer, card 32. It's a lady throwing her head back. She's got butterfly wings over her eyes. There's a mask. Her eyes are closed though. There's a big pink orb behind her neck. Pink is your higher heart chakra, nature, hopes, dreams, aspirations, and wishes that are yours privately are really, really important for you to focus on right now. So not the stuff that you publicly share with others, but the stuff that you keep to yourself and that you hold nearest and dearest to you. Card 32 comes to a 5, Sarah, which tells me you need to be aware of and observant of all opportunities, experiences, and offers that are coming your way at the moment in a good way. 5 is a good number for that. Okay. Thank you. No problem. Card, please, my angel. Absolutely. Hey, where's Wagner? Roxy, I'm going to read your card right now. After Roxy, I've got Rebecca, Cousins Gray, and then I've got Kim Holmes. Hi, Kim. So I can see Rebecca and Kim on my screen underneath Roxy. So we're going to do Roxy's card first. Let me just swap over to there. Roxy's card first, and then we're going to go to Bex, and then we're going to go to Kim. Roxy, this is for you. Roxy, for you, I've got commitment. Oh, card 36. Commitment comes up for you. I know the cards don't look great on the screen, guys. It's because of the green screen. But there's 2 hands here. There's like a spirit hand and a physical hand. There's a key here. There's lots of hearts. There's lots of stars and lots of orbs. 36 comes to a 9, Roxy. So we're looking at endings, completions, finishing off, things like that. And you're really looking at tying things up in a neat bow and sorting things out. Really, really important to finish contracts and finish any relationships that you don't wish to take with you into 2021. I would say, Roxy, you need to start tying up things now, be they business, personal, relationship-wise, or be they stuff, anything you need tied up, any things that are at loose ends right now. Really look at tying those up. Make a commitment to yourself first and foremost, and to your children, which I know you do. You've got 2 beautiful children, and just allow that commitment to lead you and to really guide you along your way. Evening wears, no problem, Veets. And next we have Bex. Hey, Bex. Thank you so much for having me on your show this afternoon. It was lovely to be there with you, and indeed for the rest of the show. So Becky is next. So Bex, for you, I'm going to pull a card. Oh, Spark. How amazing. Now, here you have a girl. Oh, I wish I could show you this card, Rebecca. You have a girl playing a violin. There's lots of green in the card. That's why. Green is heart. It's your heart chakra, so nature, nurture, healing. But we've got a girl playing a violin. All these blood droplets are coming off. So for Spark, I talk about passion. Find your passion and go with it. And I think I said to you this afternoon when I was on your show that it's about finding your passion and going with it. And for you, especially with retraining and stuff, you just haven't been certain. You've had very uneasy, unsteady ground below you. But 34 comes to a 7. 7 is all about transformation. So it's how we transform that passion into something that's going to sustain us in the long run. Really, really, really important for you to do the best you can to be there for yourself. And Bex, please, I did say to you, and my offer stands, please, 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 if you need me, get hold of me. Let's have a chat. Yeah? But I'm really, really happy to bring that to you. Really, really happy to bring that to you. So that was for Rebecca. Kim Holmes. Hi, Kim. For you, I've got, it's a very green card, as you can see, because the whole background, it's 2 dolphins, basically, and it's called Ride the Wave. Now, there's a fairy on the 1 dolphin's back. It's card 14. 14 comes to a 5. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 is all about being open to the new opportunities, experiences, etc. that are coming your way, and how you work with those and how you welcome those into your life. Really, really important for you at the moment, Kim. So look out for new things, fresh things that are going to really entice you and fulfill you in your life. Ride the Wave also reminds us to keep going with the flow, riding the wave rather than trying to resist it. Don't fall below it. Don't fall underneath it. Just ride that wave, honey. Even if it's a bad thing in life or something that's not great, if you try and resist it, it's going to stay for longer. If you ride it out, it's going to move through quite quickly, and it won't hold you back as much. You'll have less resistance if you just ride that wave. Okay, that's for you, Kim. Glad it's busy. Catch you soon. Take care, pal. Sure, need rescuing. Can't hear you with it. Helen, I see you've private messaged me, so I will deal with that straight after this. this evening. I'll go back to yours because you missed some of it. Da, 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 da. Jenny Garrett, yes please, says Jenny Garrett. Hey Jenny, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Anybody wanting a card read, just like and share and then say yes please, and we shall get around to pulling a card for you. Please, please, please. Don't stress about that. Let's do that. Oh. And then don't forget we've got our vouchers available as well. The information about the vouchers is at the bottom of the page right now. So if you want to find out about our vouchers, look at the bottom of the page. There is a ticker tape going across talking about that. Jenny Garrett, let's get back to you. Hi, Ma Baker. I see you popping up on my screen at the bottom. We'll get to you in a minute. Oh. Jenny Garrett, for you, I've got Flying, card number 20. Really interesting card. This is the carousel horse that hasn't got the stick through it. It's not going round and round, up and down. This horse is flying. Jenny, for you, I want to talk about card 20 comes to a 2. 2 is all about our twin flame, our twin soul, finding our twin spirit, but it's also about synchronicities, and it's about facing our shadow self and the dark side of ourselves that we might not always want to examine or look at or be part of. Really, really important for us to do that. When we look at the carousel horse and the idea of flying, we talk about things that are transcendent. It's also got spring, what are those, Chinese cherry blossoms in the background, and so for me that's a spring flower. So I'm looking at March, April, May next year. Things are just going to really soar for you, take off for you, and be really, really good. So be aware of that as it comes up for you, that you won't have to navigate like everybody else. You'll just be able to fly over and reap the benefits of all the seeds that you've sown this year. Well done to you, Jenny. I wish you all the best with that. Right, thank you very much. No problem. I have to just tell you that you're looking so healthy and happy, my darling. Oh, bless you. Sylvia says thank you. Liz, I've just done yours. Hi, Janice. How are we, Ma Baker? Miss you so much, my angel face. Huh? Becky says, I heard the card skip or jump. It's because people they see a certain card for you. Yes, they will do. They will skip, they will jump, they will do all sorts of things to make themselves seen, heard, and known. Bex, that is true. That is true. Right, where are we at? We are with Ma Baker. Yes, please. Janice, for you. Let's see where we go. As always, guys, any and all donations are gratefully received. Any and all donations are gratefully received. So even if it's a pound still buys food for the table. Right, where are we? We are with Janice. Ma Baker, I've got for you card 38. It says Heal the Ouch. Lots and lots of pink in this card. So first and foremost, the light pink tells me I want to talk to you about your private heart, your higher heart chakra, which is pink. And here we're looking at your hopes, dreams, aspirations, and wishes, and how those come to the fore for you. It's really, really important to recognize those. In this card, we have a raccoon looking after a fox. That wouldn't really happen in real life. And Heal the Ouch talks about looking for help from unconventional places, sometimes accepting help from unconventional places, and that in itself is sometimes a hard pill to swallow, because people really, really need to focus on what they what their worth is, and often we don't focus on our own worth. We just kind of go with the flow and find it very difficult to accept help and to accept other people's help in specific. So Heal the Ouch for me is just an indicator card saying, you know what, Janice, sometimes we just have to ask for some help and actually accept the help that's coming our way and the support that's coming our way from unconventional places, and that in itself will be an absolute blessing for you. So look out for it. Heal the Ouch and take care of your hopes, dreams, aspirations, and wishes. Sue says, thank you, perfect, a pleasure. Thank you. Yes, please, there's Natalie Wheeler. Hey, Nats. How are you, my darling? Thank you so much. Nice to see you again. Right, Nats, we're on with you. Yes, Sarah, thank you. Nats, we are with you, and then we're going to move down the list. Natalie, your card is Goblins. Oh, card number 5. Now, 5 is unexpected hopes and unexpected opportunities, experiences, situations that all come to you. So look out for the good things that are about to come your way, Claire. Look out for the signals and the signs for things coming your way. However, Goblins warns that somebody around you is not being your best friend. They're not actually looking after your best interests. They're actually maybe running backwards and forwards, telling tales backwards and forwards to different people about you, with you, etc. So please be careful with who you trust with your information, especially with any sensitive information, because it's really, really, really important for you to recognize that not everybody that's around you and trying to pretend to be your friend is your actual friend. Sometimes people are actually not the person that they're trying to be for you. James Alton, next we have you. Yes, please, Martin, I shall pull you a card in a minute. Thank you, my darling friend. Brilliant. Thank you. So true. Right. James, I'm with you. And then Caroline, I'm coming to you next. And we've got a wow from Jenny Garrett. James, first I'm with you. And then we're going to go to Caroline Wilson. So James, for you. Hey, Jenny Lucas. Right, James, for you. Yeah, James, that's not how it works. You're asking me a question, you get a card. So the card needs to answer your question. So this says deep freeze. The card says deep freeze, and it's card 26. 26 comes to an 8. 8 on its side is the infinity symbol. Infinity is all about prosperity and abundance. It doesn't have to be monetary. So where in your life do you feel prosperous? Where in your life do you feel abundant? If you're not feeling prosperous or abundant, why not? Now, deep freeze comes about as an interesting card because although this lion looks like it's lying on the snow, and although it might look a little bit frozen on the snow, actually that lion is still pink. So this lion is still breathing, it's still doing its thing, its heart is still beating. And the fact is that people might make assumptions about you, and that would be their mistake, not yours. To make an assumption, to assume that someone's not really paying attention when they are, is a silly mistake to make. And so deep freeze just says that at the moment things are a little bit frozen for you. Things are in a deep freeze. Maybe things have been halted for you. You ask why you're single. Maybe that's the area of your life that's been put on hold at the moment. But you've got so much going on within your life that do you actually have space or time for a relationship right now? Maybe that's one of the things you need to ask yourself and see how you resonate with the answer to that. So sometimes when things happen in our lives, it is unseen, but it is for the best reason for us. It's something you might wish to consider. Deep freeze just is a big warning that you are being underestimated by people, and people are underestimating you and assuming things about you, and they would do themselves a great disservice to do that, because actually you are more with it and more observant than what people might give you credit for. Okay, that's really, really important for you to know. Where are we going? Yes, please, says Jenny Lucas. Hi, Jenny, how are you? I will come to your question in a minute. Thanks, honey. So true. We'll try. Absolutely. And Natalie says, I'm okay. I'm moving this week. That card helps. It really does. How have you been? I've been very well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Amazing. James says, no, that's the answer. Thank you. Would make perfect sense. Total sense. Thank you. Right. I'm all caught up with messages. So let's do Jenny Lucas's card. Jenny Lucas, let's do your card. Peaks of Joy for you, Jenny. Card 33, Peaks of Joy. Now, here you have a woman that you can't see because the card's doing its thing. A woman that's flitting from cloud to cloud to cloud. And basically, the long and the short of it is, Peaks of Joy is a double digit of the same. It's card 33, so it's an angelic number. Angels are guarding, protecting you, looking after you from up above. Peaks of Joy says that you're actually just floating on a cloud at the moment. There's some transformation happening around you because there's a butterfly in front of you, but you're being led along the way. You're being guarded and guided and protected along the way, and it's really, really important for you to recognize that you're doing the best you can with the tools you've got right now, and those are really helping you to achieve the things that you need to achieve at this time. Really, really important for you to also take some time out to do some relaxing, to do some sort of exploring of things that you've maybe left by the wayside for a while, especially in this busy time where I know you've been a frontline worker and been working really, really hard. Maybe it's time to just take some time out to relax and see how that works for you. So that was for you, Jenny Lucas. Right, guys. I've actually got to the end of my list. Everyone's had a card, and I am happy that I've got to so many of you. If there's anyone that's just joined that wants to have a card, you need to like, share the broadcast, and then say yes, please. I'll hang around for a minute or two and then maybe call it a night. If anybody wants to buy a reading, treatment, or consultation for themselves or for anybody else, please look at the bottom of the screen. You can purchase them through our PayPal, and they will be honored up until June of next year. Beautiful cards this evening. I'm okay, just been sorting the garden lights for the grandchildren. Thank you. Only a pleasure, my darling. Only a pleasure. Lovely to see you here with us again. Guys, don't forget, Monday through Friday we are live from 10 till 10:30 every morning, Monday through Friday, and that is here on this channel. On a Tuesday night and a Thursday night we teach. Tuesday nights are our development group, Thursday nights are our mediumship group, and those are £5 each via PayPal, and they will be held through Zoom. So once you've paid for it, you get sent the link for it, and you are able to then link in with us and join one of those 2 evenings. That's a Tuesday or a Thursday, or as always on a Sunday, if Martin remembers. We are live from 7:30 until 8:30. I unfortunately came through late this evening because I actually was doing something else and forgot that I'd moved all the timing around. So I do apologize for that. However, until we next see you, please take care of yourselves and each other. Look after yourselves. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best you can with the tools that you've got. I would like to thank you for being here, and I would like to wish for you to be blessed. Have a fantastic evening further. Namaste. MJ.